Russia is sinking deeper into an energy crisis triggered by precision strikes by Ukrainian drones on oil refineries. According to Bloomberg, citing a report from the International Energy Agency, oil refining rates in Russia will remain reduced until at least June 2026, after which only a partial recovery will begin. In reality, the situation could be much worse, as Ukraine clearly has no intention of stopping. IEA analysts estimated a decline in refining capacity of 500,000 barrels per day. This represents a massive blow to industrial infrastructure. As a result, fuel exports in September fell to 2.4 million barrels per day, a 10-year low, excluding the pandemic. To somehow maintain revenue, the Kremlin sharply increased crude oil exports to 5.1 million barrels per day. But the effect was short-lived. Revenue from the sale of refined fuel plummeted by $440 million per month, and total oil export revenue fell to $13.4 billion. This is the lowest level in 3 months. In fact, Russia is forced to sell raw materials instead of finished products, and this is a sign of industrial degradation and the loss of processing capacity. Ukrainian drones are no longer simply stinging, but methodically destroying Russia's energy infrastructure. Dozens of oil refineries have been hit in recent months, many of them burning multiple times. According to Western sources, the new drones operate with high precision and are increasingly coordinating with data from American satellite reconnaissance networks. Now, attacks are not carried out chaotically, but within the framework of a strategic plan. The same objects are hit in waves to eliminate the possibility of recovery. These strikes have already triggered a severe fuel crisis in Russia itself. According to Kommersant, 360 gas stations had closed by the end of September. Every new explosion at an oil depot or refinery means millions of dollars in lost revenue per day, and another step toward the collapse of the Russian economy. The IEA notes that Russia will soon feel the consequences until at least mid-2026, and that's an optimistic forecast. Media previously reported that for the first time since 2010, Russia again faced a gasoline price shock. According to the Moscow Times, citing Rosstat data, average retail gasoline prices in Russia rose by 2.58%. Media previously reported that for the first time since 2010, Russia again faced a gasoline price shock. According to the Moscow Times, citing Rosstat data, average retail gasoline prices in Russia rose by 2.58% in September, the highest since 2018. Moreover, in annual terms, the growth was 12.73%, which was a record for the last 14 years. Fuel prices only rose faster in December 2011. Rising fuel prices inevitably increase costs in agriculture, transport, and logistics, leading to higher prices for food and essential goods. Analysts warn. According to Rosstat, gasoline inflation accelerated in October. In the first week of the month alone, gas station prices increased by 0.85%, compared to 0.45% to 0.62% in September. In turn, wholesale fuel prices have increased by 40 to 50% since the beginning of the year, repeatedly reaching historical highs. The strikes on refineries have created a gasoline shortage in the country, amounting to approximately 20% of domestic consumption, according to the Russian newspaper Kommersant, citing its sources. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski recently cited similar figures. In August, downtime at oil refining facilities reached 23%, a record in modern history, and in September the figure increased even more. Drone attacks have affected every third Russian oil refinery since August.